Okay, like I was saying, let's talk about these players. Now, I hate to say it, but these social workers, they have totally taken over the world. And what I don't like about social workers is that they think they know what's best for you. They're in your kid's school. They're in hospitals. They're in court systems. They're all over the place. They're in all of your social service community organizations. And the thing I don't like about these social workers, they have a license to judge you. They will call up a parent and try to chastise a parent for their child's behavior at school. They're the ones that make CPS and ACS reports on people that they deem or they're told to make a report because you brought your child to the hospital to get help. It's those social workers that think they know your life better than you do. They're the type of people that will say, well, just get over it. Well, why can't you just do it? Why can't your kid just act right? Well, you know, like, shut the fuck up. That's what I be wanting to tell most of these social workers. Now, I've worked with social workers. I've worked with them very closely. And there are some that I actually like because they're actually in position and they want to help. But then you got those, and there's a lot of us in social work who are social workers, licensed clinical social workers, who think they know more about your life than you do. And insist on trying to tell you how to live your life. See, those are the players that need to be taken off the chessboard. See, those are those motherfuckers, and I know them personally, whose personal life is fucked up. You know, when you sit down and talk to a social worker who has their nose up in other people's business, and you really take a look at their life is all fucked up, and they don't know how to solve most of their problems. See, those are the motherfuckers we need to take off the chessboard. I'm trying to tell y'all. Not all, but a lot. Not all, but too many. Then we have those bourgeois black folks with some positions that think they better than niggas. Those are the motherfuckers I just want to slap the shit out of. They come from the projects. They worked hard, they went to school, and they got these positions, and now they no longer talk or look like niggas, they talk like white people. Dumb motherfuckers, dumb. And then they look at niggas like they better than us. Those are the motherfucking players I just can't stand. I just want to just grab them by their fucking necks and just squeeze. The dumb motherfuckers, dumb. Those are the worst ones. The other type of player I can't stand are what I call the wannabe players. And we got a whole section on wannabes, so stay tuned for that. But we talking about players that wannabe players or sideline players who think they're in competition with you. We'll get on wannabes later. All right, class time. What do you guys see? You're looking at players on the field. What do you notice? I sat here and I watched them for a little while, and just as I suspected, there's some folks that are just standing in one spot while other peoples are making plays and actually getting goals accomplished. Some will sit behind. Some are right there in the game, driving the ball. Then there's others who are on the field, but not actually doing their part in driving the ball. Something to learn from everything. Yeah, I'm still doing my little workout. They are jamming out here. So don't get me wrong. We all have a purpose, and we have to figure out what position we are on the board. Some players benefit us and some don't. Either way, there are players out here. Let's not be confused. We just have to identify them. The ones that I mentioned are just a few off the top of my head. But nonetheless, the world is always going to have players, whether they like you or benefit you or not. Our job is to figure out what kind of play do we want to make, because we have an obligation to contribute to the family. But it really starts with yourself. Figuring out what you're good at, what you love to do, what you're the best at. That's how you can contribute to us. The focus just can't be on the group of us, right? The focus is not going to be on the group of us. It has to be an individual identity. You have to identify within yourself, what do you love to do? What are you the best at? What are you good at? And are you doing it? Are you doing what you love? But like I said, we need folks on the chessboard that are the best at what they do. We ain't got time for people who are just learning. We need experts on the chessboard right now. The players are play an important role in this game called life. But like I said, I'm not here to change the world. I'm one, and what you're witnessing is my own transformation. And you got to think about your own transformation. What position are you going to play? Just think about it. It's all up for grabs. There's no right or wrong when it comes to yourself. The only wrong thing is not doing that self-discovery, not really looking at yourself and pulling out your own magic, pulling out your talents, your skills, and using it to benefit you. And when you find that you do that, you find that you benefit so many other people. It's absolutely amazing. Work on self, you change the world. How do you work on self? Starts with your thinking. The mind is all. The universe is mind. The mind is all. You change your thinking, you change your life. That's the purpose. That's the purpose. All right, folks. I think that's enough from me on the player for today. I have done at least 6-7 laps around this park, and I want to go and just listen to some house music right now. Anyway, till next time, this is Angel with Angels Impact. I wish you all peace and blessings. Peace. Talk black to me.